Hi guys, and welcome to K&C Taxidermy. Again, welcome, and remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube page at K&C Taxidermy. And we also are on Facebook at K&C Taxidermy. And I just wanted to come in real quick and go live and show you the gnarly buck I'm skinning out for a, a shoulder mount. And as you can see here, he came in and he had some skull exposure. Of course, he was frozen when I got him, and he had some skull exposure back here that you could tell he had rubbed down to the bone. And of course, he has these double brow tines back here that curl back behind his head. Well, apparently, you can tell there's a rub back here. There's like a callus right here, but up here he's rubbed it down to the bone. And of course, once I opened this up, you could tell there's bone here too, where it looks like there was some calcification here that hollowed out. And of course, so this was all full of abscess infection. So this guy had some nasty stuff going on under the skin and even above the skin. And I'm assuming this infection has been ravishing his antler burrs, the base of his antlers here. And this alone had to be annoying the crap out of him, hence him just rubbing his head, the fact to the point where he's just rubbed it down to the bone due to this irritation and this odd growth here and calcification. And you can even see there's still down in here, there's still if I can get there's still a bunch of infection down in there. That's all pus down in there. So that had to be extremely annoying for this guy. And so he was a good cold deer because he had a lot going on here. And from the looks of his face, I haven't aged him yet, but he looked like an older guy anyways. So I'll be curious to get his age. But I just wanted to pop on here real quick and show you this find for today. It's always interesting to get in and see what's going on underneath. So I wanted to share that with you. And it's going to be fun to reconstruct this because the owners of this mount, of this deer, want it as is. So it's going to be fun to reconstruct this. So, no, I did not shoot him. This is for a customer. So, but it's really cool buck. You got some gnarly stuff going on. So it's crazy. As you can see, he had split brow tines, but these curled back in the back of his head and were actually digging into the back here. This one, it was very close to penetrating, rubbing into his head here, which there's a callus here. This incision I made here for the wide incision to cape him out, to mount him. So, but so anyways, so just wanted to pop in here real quick and share that with you. It's got some interesting stuff going on. It's always a science experiment once you get inside and get to see all the interesting stuff. As you can see, his forehead here, that was completely ruined as it was rubbed completely down to the bone here. There's no hide here in between the antler burrs. This was all completely bone exposed. That's how the deer was alive. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you real quick. I'm going to get back to work And on this guy, time is of the essence, especially once you start getting them opened up. And I've got to get him into tan and get working on other stuff. So, okay. Yep. It is a good source of food. Deer are a good source of food. Fortunately, you're not eating the head on this one because it's pretty nasty. This is a whitetail deer. This is a whitetail deer that had some crazy stuff going on the top of his head. He had some burr and brow tine malfunctions, I would call it. He had some crazy stuff that was growing into his head, and so once I opened up, there's a bunch of abscess and calcification and stuff under the skin. So was a lot of pus and all that underneath, so which was causing him a lot of irritation. So in my honest opinion, he was a good cold deer. Get this guy out of his misery. So all right, guys, thanks for joining me, and thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe our YouTube page, K&C Taxidermy. We'll see you guys later.